How a chilling message solved a murder. Some crimes don't just steal a life, they leave behind questions that haunt forever. Welcome to Murder Mystery Vault. Today, we explore a chilling case that may have found closure, yet still leaves behind unsettling questions. It was a warm summer evening on July 24, 2014, in the quiet town of Armada, Michigan. 14-year-old April Millsap decided to take her usual walk with her dog, Penny, along the Maycomb Orchard Trail. This was something she did often. The trail, lined with tall trees and stretches of open fields, was a peaceful escape from the world. It was the kind of place where people felt safe, where nothing bad was ever supposed to happen. But this time, April wouldn't come home. As she walked, she pulled out her phone and sent a message to her boyfriend. Just a simple text. But what it said would haunt everyone who read it. I almost got kidnapped. It was a strange message. No details, no explanation. And then April stopped responding. Her boyfriend sent message after message. No reply. Maybe her phone had died. Maybe she was just busy. But the truth was far worse than anyone could have imagined. As the sun began to set, April's family started to worry. She had been gone too long. They called her phone, but it went straight to voicemail.
You have reached April. Leave a message.
And then there was a noise at the door. It was Penny. But something was wrong. Penny was alone. The usually cheerful border collie was frantic, barking and pacing. Her fur was dirty, her paws scraped. It was clear she had been running for her life. April's mother knew at that moment that something terrible had happened. She called the police. The search for April began immediately. Hours later, as darkness settled over the town, police and volunteers combed through the Maycomb Orchard Trail. They carried flashlights, calling her name, hoping, praying that she would answer. And then, someone found her. April's body lay in a ditch, hidden by thick brush. She had been beaten, strangled, and left for dead. The peaceful trail, the same one where families took evening walks and children rode their bikes, was now a crime scene. April's text message became the first major clue in solving the case. Police knew exactly when she had felt something was wrong. That meant they had a precise time frame to work with. Now, they needed to find out who had been there with her. Witnesses came forward. Several people remembered seeing a man on a blue and white motorcycle near the trail that evening. He had been circling the area, watching people as they walked by. Something about him had felt off. Then came another breakthrough. Investigators pulled April's phone records. As expected, her phone had last been active around the time of her final text. But there was another phone signal that had pinged in the same area at the same time. It didn't belong to April. Police traced the signal, leading them straight to James VanCallis, a 32-year-old man who lived nearby. The more police investigated VanCallis, the more suspicious he became. Security cameras from a nearby gas station showed VanCallis buying an energy drink just hours before the murder. The footage showed his blue and white motorcycle, the same one described by witnesses. When police searched his home, they found disturbing evidence. His internet history showed searches for violent pornography and how to erase phone data. His shoes had dirt on them that matched the trail where April had been found. And his phone records placed him in the exact same location as April at the time of the murder. Despite all of this, VanCallis denied everything. He never admitted to the crime. He never explained why he did it. He never showed any remorse. But the evidence was overwhelming. In 2016, James VanCallis was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison without parole. April Millsap's case was solved because of her own text message. That one final clue, her last communication, gave investigators the timeline they needed to track her killer. Without it, the case might have remained unsolved for years. But this case also serves as a chilling reminder. Sometimes a single text can be the difference between life and death. If you're interested in more chilling crime stories, make sure to subscribe to our channel.